Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome here to Belmont High School for live Belmont homecoming coverage. I'm Devin Poslusny, and with me up here today is varsity player Miss Amber LeMay. Amber, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. She's a little out of her comfort zone, so this is going to be fun.
I'm fine.
I know you. All right, so first off, we got JV volleyball here against Winnisquam. And we're about to get underway. As I know it says 12:30, but we're a minute early. It's all good. We're excited to get things rolling.
Yep.
Belmont will have the first serve
Elizabeth
here.
Serving. It's over. Middle hit. Oh. First point goes to Belmont.
Here comes the next serve here.
Over and in.
Winnisquam sends it back. Belmont will clean it up.
Right off the block.
Chopped over.
Spot. Oh. There we go.
Here comes another serve from Belmont. Good ball over. Winnisquam there
Carry.
in trouble. And it will be Belmont's point.
Called as a double. Free ball over the net. There we go. Net violation by Belmont.
Number 9. And it will be Winnisquam's first point in the match. And the first opportunity. First time we'll see Winnisquam serve.
Miscommunication.
Ball over. Gets over the net off one hit from Belmont.
Should hit from back row. And
Out.
it's out.
And Belmont's point. So there's a reason why I brought Amber in. She's the volleyball mind here. And so far, so good.
So over and in. It's pushed. Middle hit. Out.
Ball over there. Winnisquam sends it back. Belmont and Cholos recovers well, though.
Almost. It's a good save by Haley Hood.
Number 12 from Winnisquam with the serve here.
Over and in. Middle. Right side attack. Right side. There we go.
That'll be Belmont's point there. Belmont with the serve coming up right here. And it's short.
Short. Over and out.
Quick substitution here. 10 in for 11 from Winnisquam. And we'll have a serve here from Belmont.
Over and out.
Here comes another serve from Winnisquam here.
Serve receive error by number 5, Belmont.
Squam sends it over.
There we go.
Belmont with recovery.
Middle hit.
Sends it over.
And it's in. Oh.
Oh.
It's carry.
17 in for 6 on the Winnisquam side as Belmont will now take it over. One name we'll use on all the whole game, number 7 here, Haley McGlynn. The reason why we'll use it, ball goes over, is because she will be my co-host
Right side attack.
in the varsity game.
Block error. The point goes to Belmont.
Oh. Oh. Point goes to Winnisquam. Point goes to Winnisquam there. We'll have a sub here, 16 in for 3 on the Winnisquam side. And Winnisquam will take the serve.
Over and in. Outside approach.
Over the
It's
net.
in. It's over. Middle hit. There we
And
go.
it drops to be Belmont's point. Played at 25 in volleyball, correct? Of JV level? Okay. I know in varsity that's what
Yeah.
they go to, but just
Varsity's
wondering.
out of 5. JV's out of 3 games.
Ah.
Last game being to 15 points only.
Cool.
And we're tied.
Tied 9-9 here as Belmont will have the serve coming over.
Right side.
Oh. That chip had no energy to it at all. And we'll have a timeout here from Belmont's
By
side.
Belmont.
So, Amber, I'm going to pick your coaching mind here because we know as an athlete you got one. In the first 10 points for both teams here, what are you thinking in this timeout here? What are you telling the team?
Like, how do you think it's gonna play out?
Okay.
I don't know. It's a pretty close game.
Anything that you would change, like that you see how Winnisquam's doing, that you're like, let's do
Their
this?
defense team needs to talk more.
Okay.
Same with Belmont. A lot of our errors are just passing errors and communication,
Gotcha.
you know.
I think Amber just woke up like 20 minutes ago, so that's why the enthusiasm is.
You're right.
Here comes the serve coming over for Winnisquam to restart us here.
Over and in. Middle hit. It was a good hit. Belmont serve. We've gone through one whole rotation. And it's short.
Winnisquam will have the serve over. as here it comes. Winnisquam's number 4 sends it over into the middle.
Outside hit. Oh, middle takes it. Short ball. Number 4 serving.
Over the net.
Oh, off the net. Line violation by number 9, Belmont.
The chaos that just ensued by that net.
Overpass by Haley McGlynn.
And now Belmont will have the serve. Winnisquam there. He's going to send it over.
Outside attack by Winnisquam.
Here comes the serve from Winnisquam. Over, drops in. Belmont sends it back over.
Outside attack, and it's out.
Here comes the serve from Winnisquam.
It's free ball. It's an outside attack. And there was miscommunication.
Darn miscommunication. Always gets everybody. And now Winnisquam will take the serve on the far side here.
Serve receive error by number 9, Belmont.
We'll have a sub, 9 out and 12 in. Good save over there. Oh, and nobody there to back up Miss McGlynn on the far side.
Belmont slowly falling behind.
Here comes the serve from Winnisquam.
And send.
Recovers. Gonna punch it over there. She kept inbounds.
Outside attack. Nope, taken by the middle. Good push by Margaret Witham.
Back line.
And a passing error by number 5.
Amber, as a player, when
What?
I said as a player, when you start to possibly fall behind in a game like Belmont is right now, does that get to you at all in your head, or do you just kind of keep your head down and keep going?
When you're a player on the court, it definitely gets to your head because volleyball is a mental game. Because it's whoever gets to 25 first. And
Right.
when one team's already at 20, it's just too close.
That makes sense. Timeout
It's all
called.
mental game.
Makes total sense.
Second timeout by Belmont.
How many timeouts does a coach get in
3.
3 per game?
Yes,
or
per
in
game.
Okay.
3 allowed.
Gotcha.
Look at Tebow in his sweatshirt.
Our vice principal, Mr. Chris Tebow. Here, let's do this. Right over here in the doorway. There he is.
Look at him.
Oh, what a guy.
Him and his coffee.
Yep. He didn't get me any. Gotta remember that.
How rude.
Winnisquam gonna come with the serve here. As Amber said, the score is 19-12. Right now, Winnisquam on top. Belmont trailing.
Back row free ball. Passed up by Winnisquam, right side attack. And it's over and resulting in a kill. Winnisquam's now reached 20 points.
5 to go.
Another serve by Winnisquam. Over and in. Close.
Saved it.
Saved by number 7. Outside attack. An overpass by number 5.
Here comes another serve for Winnisquam.
Over and in. Nice pass. Oh, another miscommunication error by the setter in our back row defense.
Oh, Belmont sub 3 for 7. As here comes another serve from Winnisquam. 22-12 right now the score.
Over and in. Serve receive error by number 5. Seems to be some frustration on the court right now. This is what I mean when it's a mental game.
Right.
Everyone started off so positive.
And
Now
now
that they're falling behind, it's
kind of falling apart at this point.
Yep. That's what happens. So I gotta stay positive. It's all about your mood.
Yeah, and you got to stay out of your own head.
It's a mental game.
Yep. Ball over. This is for possible
It's
game.
a free ball by Margaret
point.
with him.
And there it is.
Over. Winnisquam for the win. First
Winnisquam.
match.
Yep. Winnisquam
Out
gets
of
the
3.
first match here. Remember, it is out of 3, as Amber just said. Now the teams will switch sides, and we'll get ready for match number 2. You're definitely dead on. I mean, it is obviously it's a mental game, and
Yeah.
once you start to
Definitely.
fall behind, you
Like if you tell yourself like, oh my God, we're gonna lose, then yeah, you're gonna lose.
right.
Because you just put yourself in like that mindset. You're just gonna bring your team down.
Exactly.
Rise above, be positive. Tell yourself you can do this. It's literally a mental game.
Exactly.
After
That's
first
what-
5 points, it's all mental.
Yeah, that's why, like, me, as far as, like, with the broadcasting side of it, when I go and I talk to players before a game, whether it's a playoff game, whether it's the first game of the year, whatever it is, and they go, yeah, we're going to lose, it kind of frustrates me because it's like,
Yes.
what are you talking about? You don't know. And as I like to always say, you never know. A team like last year for soccer, I know volleyball thinks I favor soccer, and I don't, but last year for soccer, Belmont number 6 went in to play Campbell number 2 in the semifinals, and everyone went, Belmont's done, because it's 6
Mhm.
feet 2. Campbell came in looking right past us, and they lost because we had
Exactly.
our head down and we knew what we were going to do. So,
It's mental.
exactly, and every game counts. You never know. Leading up to a game, for all you know, when we're sitting here in the gym talking and someone's saying, yeah, we're going to lose, for all we know, somebody, the team you're opposing, their star player just
Yeah.
twisted her ankle, you know what I mean, or something like that.
Saying that, it already puts the team down.
Exactly.
Like before they even start playing.
Exactly. You never know what's going on until it's actually game day.
Exactly.
And you never know what happens until the final whistle blows and everything's done. So we got a minute 22 left here. Getting ready here for the second match. I'm gonna see if this works. I'm gonna try and cut our mics here, and we'll be back in a minute to start the second match. Back here at PHS, getting ready for the second match. Once again, my name is Devin Poslesny. I'm alongside the lovely Amber LeMay, number 16 for
Number 16.
Sorry, number 16 for the varsity squad. You'll see her in action in a little later on today. Just wanted to make sure I had the right number there.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So match number 1 in the books. Belmont falls to Winnisquam. I believe it was 25-12. That, I guess the scores really don't matter as much as the set numbers, wins versus losses as far as sets. But I mean matches. There's so much volleyball lingo I'm still learning, so I do apologize. Anyways, so as Amber was saying, this is such a mental game, and before we get rolling here, I mean, Amber, as a player, you just unfortunately lost one match. Going into the second one, do you completely reset yourself, or does that trail
Depends. Sometimes it trails on, depending on the person and their personality. Like, you can just see it.
Well, as we just saw, the first serve of the second match here, unfortunately was out of range of one of the Belmont players, and the first point of the match goes to Winnisquam. Now we got a good volley going here, and point goes to Winnisquam once more.
Serve receive error by number 3.
So best of 3.
What?
So best of 3.
Yes.
Obviously, if it's a 1-2, it's done. All right. Not that I'm saying that that's going to happen, folks.
Another serve receive error by number 2, Belmont.
Because
I feel as if that negativity is being trailed on to our second game. But things can change.
Exactly.
You never know.
Never know what's going to happen in these athletic games, whether it's a middle school match, a high school match, a college match, or you're watching live on Fox because it's a professional match. You never know what's going to happen. Ball sent over, and
net violation by number 9.
All right, thank you. And we'll have a sub here
16 for 7.
for Winnisquam. You know, it's a good broadcasting duo when they can finish each other's sentences.
Right.
Winnisquam sends it over here, and Belmont here is going to.
Haley Hood passes it up.
Now back over. Belmont sends it over. Winnisquam will now play with it in their territory. Now Belmont sends it back. Whoa, 1-2 right there. Sent over. Belmont unfortunately fumbles, and it will be Winnisquam's ball, or Winnisquam's point. Here comes another serve from Winnisquam. Belmont chips it over.
Right side attack.
In there, and it's just off.
Tip by Haley McGlynn, and it goes out.
So now we're going to have a sub here. 15 in for 3 as far as Belmont. I believe this is the 8th serve in a row that we're seeing number 4 from Winnisquam give.
Yep.
As an athlete and a player here,
It's pretty good.
Does it ever wear on you? Like, after a while, are you just like, ugh?
Yes.
Or is it just repetition? You've done it 1,000 times in practice?
Yes. It does.
All the above.
Yes. All of the No, it wears on you. Mostly if you're in your head. You're just like that. Or when you get like a really good hit, or like you got all that adrenaline, then you go back to serve and it just goes out. 'Cause you can't handle all of the adrenaline like that happens.
Definitely. Belmont with their first serve of the game, and unfortunately it is short. Then Winnisquam now has the ball once more. And you're definitely accurate, because I mean, as we are looking at number 4 now from Winnisquam, after those long strings, she seemed very like she needed a minute. Ball out.
In.
Oh.
Over and in.
Nice. They called that. They played close to the line there. I like it.
It's barely line. She was lucky.
Belmont with their 3rd point of the game there, and now we'll have another serve from the Raiders.
Out.
And the Bears now get their 10th point of the game. Over.
Another hit by Winnisquam.
And it's Belmont's point there. As Winnisquam was a little short.
Yep.
Sub in.
She wasn't covering too well.
No. 10 in for 11 as far as Winnisquam's substitution. And now here comes a serve from Belmont. Over and in trouble, and it'll be Winnisquam's point. Winnisquam serves it over, and in trouble, off the back of the official. And Winnisquam will have another serve. Amber gets re-mic'd up. She had to take a quick phone call, if that's what you call it. Phone call was her talent agent saying that you got another broadcasting gig down the road later. Good serve over. Belmont now has it.
Outside hit.
Winnisquam in trouble. Will keep it in and sends it back over. On that line and can't go under, unfortunately. That's the one thing I always found unique about volleyball, as we got a timeout here, Belmont. One thing I found unique about volleyball is like with other sports you have the outside line, and once you cross that you're out of bounds. Whereas volleyball, once the ball's live, it's open game.
Yep.
Anywhere. I mean, obviously if it's coming to the top row of the bleachers, or you said ceiling, right?
Yep.
Yep.
If it hits the ceiling on your side and lands on your side, it's playable. But if it hits the ceiling and goes on their side, they cannot play it. It's automatically their point, because it's not a fair advantage.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, that's one of the things I always found fascinating. Anywhere in this gym, of course, except for the ceiling, in certain cases, is free game. I mean, if I feel like sometimes I've seen either you or Becca wanting to jump on the bleachers to do like one of those saves. Obviously, you can't.
Games ago, I did fall into the bleachers. It's funny.
Did you Derek Jeter it? Go
Did
diving.
I what?
Derek Jeter, go diving into
yeah,
the.
you're right.
Here comes the serve over for Winnisquam. Belmont.
Side hit, and it's out.
That one wasn't so close to the line.
Nope, it was a good little less than a foot out.
$15-4 is the score. Winnisquam over. On top, I mean.
Free ball by number 11.
In trouble, and that's Belmont's point there. 17 in for 6 with Winnisquam's substitution. We'll have a Belmont serve here from number 2.
Right side attack. It's saved by number 5. Back row attack by number 9. Push. It's over. And a hitting error by number 11.
Winnisquam sends it over. Out of bounds, and it'll be Winnisquam's point.
Score 17-5. Winnisquam.
Winnisquam sends it over, and out of bounds it goes. Substitution here for Belmont, 12 in for 9. As Winnisquam will have the serve here.
Middle hit by Margaret.
And it's into the net.
Score 5-20, Winnisquam.
And timeout by Belmont.
Yep. Again, this is all mental.
Yep,
You can tell they started off strong.
definitely. Varsity game up next here. JV game flying by.
I gotta go in a minute.
All right. Amber LeMay unmiking herself. She's got to go get ready for her game. Thank you so much for being on. I know we can't hear you now, but thank you for being on. And good luck.
You start warming up a little before 2, but you start at 2.
Winnisquam here with the serve now. And here it comes. It is short, and it'll be Belmont's point there. Detach Amber's mic here. Gives me a little bit better volume. You guys can hear me a little better. Like I said, next up, we got varsity volleyball against Winnisquam, and we'll have Haley McGlynn in the booth with me up here. Ball dropped in, sent over, saved, and now Belmont recovers well, sends it back over into Winnisquam's territory. Winnisquam will send it over back into the Belmont area, and Belmont will now take it. Pushes it over. Winnisquam pushes out of bounds, and it will be Belmont's point. Here comes another serve from Belmont. 20-7 is the score. And the ball is short. $11 in for 10 there. Winnisquam substitution. Now Winnisquam will have the serve over by number 14. Drops into Belmont's area. Belmont gathers up. Oh, and it's inbounds, and it's a point. Substitution, 3 in for 15 on Belmont's end. Here comes a serve from Belmont. And that's Belmont's point. I remember last year I made a comment about a comeback, and I jinxed the team, so I'm not going to say that this year. Here comes another serve from Belmont. And it's into the net. That will be another point for the Raiders. Winnisquam sends it over, and Belmont unfortunately falls there. Six in for 17 on the Winnisquam end, and we'll have another serve here from Winnisquam's number 4. Ball falls short there on the Belmont end. Haley Hood made the run. Unfortunately, was not able to recover well. Ball sent over, and it's short into the net, and that'll be Belmont's point. Into the Winnisquam end here. Dropped into Belmont. Belmont sends it over, and it's their point. 23-12. Belmont sends it over into the Winnisquam end. Winnisquam's going to recover well, sends it over right on that line, and it will be Winnisquam's point. 24-12 now. Winnisquam 1 point away from closing out the match here and the game. Here comes the serve from Winnisquam. Sent over. Belmont recovers well, and the whistle's blown. And I believe that's it. Best of three, and I believe that is game here from Belmont High School. That was a unfortunately quick game for these two JV teams. As Belmont falls to Winnisquam 2 games to none. Wait. I'm not going to stop the stream because I'm slightly confused. Well, folks, we're going to stay right with you here because I believe we have a third game coming up for JV. I do apologize for my slight confusion, as I stated earlier. Volleyball is not my number one sport. Racing is. But other than that, okay, so I do believe we have a third game coming up here in about 2 minutes. I'm going to cut my mic, get a drink of water, take a couple of deep breaths, and get ready for third game here from Belmont High School. Don't go anywhere. It's right around the corner here. All right, well, back here at BHS, my name's Devin Postlesny, getting ready here for Game 3 in the varsity, or Match 3 in the JV level game here for Belmont homecoming coverage. You know what? I like to use the saying, you know what? I just work here. We'll just go with that. Go along to get along here. So, if what Amber said is correct, they go to 15 here as Belmont sends it off. Oh, and it's a nice little loop over, and Belmont takes the first point of the match. Winnisquam trying to recover, and it's Belmont's point once more. Here comes Haley McGlynn, serves once more, sent over. Winnisquam chips it right over, and Belmont now has it. Belmont, with the diving play, and unfortunately it is short. Or under the net, actually. And we'll see Winnisquam serve for the first time here. Ball goes way right. Almost takes the official off the stand. Here comes the serve from Belmont. It's number 4. Sent over. Winnisquam regroups and sends it far and wide, out of bounds. Belmont's point. And the ball goes into the net there, and it will become Winnisquam's point. First point for the Bears in this match. Oh, sorry, just kidding. Second point in the match for the Bears. We'll have a sub in, 5 for 4 on the Belmont end, as Winnisquam will have another serve. Kept in, knocks over the net. Winnisquam there, going to go out toward the Winnisquam bench, and it will be Belmont's point. 5-2 here. Ball missed by the Winnisquam player, and it will now bring it to 6-2. We got a timeout called by Winnisquam. Things are getting interesting here. All right, timeout over, or got 20 seconds left. Winnisquam using up all the time they can. Belmont with the quick talk, and right back out onto the court. Belmont will have the serve. The official gives the go, and we're back underway. Winnisquam going to chip it over here. Belmont there. Out of bounds. Oh, and they're in trouble. That goes to Winnisquam. Winnisquam will have the serve here. Winnisquam recovers well. Belmont sends it right back off the basketball hoop, and it's shot back down like a bullet. And that gives Belmont the point. For those of you following at home, 7-3 the score. Belmont on top over Winnisquam. And that correction, 8-3 the score. Belmont on top over Winnisquam. Belmont will have another serve here. Here comes another serve from Belmont. It's over. Drops in there. Just over. Right along the net. Belmont in trouble, and it will become Winnisquam point. Sub in here. 3 for 15 on the Belmont end as Winnisquam gets set to serve it over. Here comes the serve from Winnisquam. Into the net. Played well, though, I guess. And now Belmont sends it over. Header for Winnisquam's athlete. And Belmont fumbles. Well, I guess that's a good segue into soccer. So this afternoon, girls varsity soccer is playing right now here at Belmont High School. Ball short there, and it will become Belmont's point. For those of you who are wondering, Belmont girls varsity soccer playing right now against Guilford on the lower field here at BHS. So if you're in the area and you want to check out the soccer game, it's on the lower field. This is the place to be, though. Just saying. And then off the net there, Belmont's point. And then at 3 o'clock, we got boys varsity soccer against Winnisquam. Also, same place, lower field. That should also be a great game. Belmont with the serve over. Winnisquam gets that point. But, if you're one to not really want to be outside, it's buggy. The grass is wet. There's a lot of headaches going outside. If you want to stay indoors, come to the high school here and catch the girls varsity volleyball game. Belmont versus the undefeated Winnisquam Bears. All the action starts at 2 o'clock here. So if you're at home watching and go, what am I going to do this afternoon? Well, here you go. We got a perfect thing for you to come and do and enjoy yourself. Catch some high school volleyball action. That should be a good one. Ball short, Winnisquam's point. That should be a good one. All the athletics here at BHS today, whether it's JV level or varsity level, between the varsity teams of volleyball and soccer and the JV teams between volleyball and soccer, they are all going to be good. So swing on by and enjoy yourself. Guilford, Winnisquam gets that point there. Now 11-9. Belmont still on top, but Winnisquam slowly making a recovery. And now become Belmont's point. So just to recap, it is literally the varsity games go off at the top of each hour. Girls soccer is playing right now. They went off at 1. Volleyball goes off at 2. And then boys soccer goes off at 3. And JV is a little weird. I'm not sure when the JV girls went off, but I believe JV boys go off in 10 minutes, 1:30. And then, of course, we have JV volleyball that went off at 12:30, and I believe JV soccer girls went off at noon, but I cannot confirm that. But even if they did, that game is most likely coming to an end. Winnisquam here with the serve into the Belmont territory. It's 12-10. Winnisquam slowly making a recovery here. That would be Belmont's point. Two for 12 on the Belmont end. Belmont, if I know volleyball at all, Belmont 1 point away here. And I believe that is it. I believe it is. That is it as the varsity teams are coming out onto the court. Folks, that'll do it for our JV coverage here from Winnisquam, here from Belmont High School against Winnisquam. Once again, Winnisquam does defeat Belmont 2-1 here at BHS. Coming up in about 40 minutes, we got varsity volleyball, Belmont versus Winnisquam. That will be a separate live stream link, so go check that out on our DP Production Group YouTube channel. But until we see each other in about 40 minutes for the volleyball game, Belmont versus undefeated Winnisquam, I'm Devin Poslusny signing off, saying have a good rest of your afternoon. See you guys real soon.